Secondly, I want to thank both our executive director and our general counsel for their help. Clearly, parliamentary process is something that I'm still learning, but I appreciate the help, and thank you very much for that. I also appreciate Commissioner McBride's leadership on this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Commissioner McBride to read an explicit rendering of the explicit concerns that she raised. We are then going to have a vote on each of the two that we've already approved to apply those concerns or to use those concerns as a rationale for denial. So we will not vote again on the recommendation, but we will vote on applying the specific concerns to those two votes. Then we will vote on the other two other two 1010 licenses. I also want to just, this is the first time, obviously, that we've had a situation like this. To me, this is exactly the way the process is supposed to work. The staff does work, they're diligent, and the commission then takes that under consideration and uses judgment, and that's what I guess we get paid for. I appreciate all the hard work of the staff. This is in no way, shape, or form a repudiation of the staff work. This is, I just think, the work of the commission. So thank you for understanding that. Commissioner McBride, are you comfortable going through your rationale for the denial that we can then apply by vote to the first two votes that we've taken on 1010?
Yes.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
Vision has decided that the application for licensure should be denied. The application is not in compliance with the law. The licensure requirements at issue are regulatory in nature, specifically including, but not limited to, 935 CMR 500.101 1C9. The management and operations profile submitted in accordance with this subsection shall demonstrate compliance with the operational requirements set forth in 935 CMR 500.105 to 500.140 as applicable. Does not. 935 CMR 500.105.13, the transportation between marijuana establishments requirement, including but not limited to provision F on manifests. 935 CMR 500.110, security requirements. It's impermissible to issue temporary keys. This was based on a review of the components of the application that included the transportation, shipping, and receiving plan, security plan, and the fact that the applicant is seeking licensure in the adult use program, not the medical use program, and the information that they submitted does not clearly support the adult use requirements in the categories of licensure that they seek.
Thank you. Unless there are any comments on what Commissioner McBride just read, I'd like to ask for a motion to append the rationale for denial to the vote that we took on 1010 LLC MCN 281734. Can I have a second, please?
Second.
I'm sorry, that was Commissioner Flanagan made the motion, seconded by Commissioner Doyle. All in favor? And again, this is to apply the rationale to the previous vote we took denying the license for MCN 281734. All in favor?
Aye.
I'm sorry.
You switched it.
You switched it. I moved it.
I'm
Commissioner
sorry.
Flanagan seconded.
I apologize. So let me, let the record show Commissioner Doyle made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Flanagan. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Let the record show that the Commission unanimously approved applying the rationale for denial to the previous vote taken on 1010 LLC MCN 281734. I would like to ask for a motion to apply the rationale articulated by Commissioner McBride to the vote to deny the application for 1010 LLC MCN 281745 Tier 3 outdoor cultivation. Can I have such a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Let the record show Commissioner Flanagan made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Doyle. All in favor?
Aye.
Let the record show the Commission actually approved applying the rationale for denial articulated by Commissioner McBride to the previous vote on 1010 LLC MCN 281745. Let me now ask for a motion to approve the staff recommendation for 1010 LLC MPC 281496 product manufacturing.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Let the record show Commissioner McBride made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Flanagan. All in favor? No, this is to approve the staff recommendation. I have not yet introduced the motion about the rationale. So all in favor? All opposed?
Nay.
Let the record show the commission unanimously disproved the staff recommendation for 1010 LLC MPC 281496 product manufacturing. Let me ask now for a motion to append the articulation from Commissioner McBride as the rationale for the commission vote to not approve the staff recommendation. Can I have such a motion, please?
So moved.
Okay. Let the record show Commissioner Doyle made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Flanagan. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Let the record show the commission unanimously approved pending Commissioner McBride's articulation of the rationale for denying the staff recommendation for 1010 LLC MPC 281496 product manufacturing. Thank you. Now, let me ask, please, for a motion to approve the staff recommendation for 1010 LLC MRN 281924 retail. Can I have such a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Let the record show Commissioner Doyle made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner McBride. All in favor? All opposed?
Nay.
Let the record show that the commission unanimously did not approve the staff recommendation for 1010 LLC MRN 281924 for retail. Let me ask, please, for a motion to append to that decision the rationale articulated by Commissioner McBride.
So moved.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Let the record show Commissioner Flanagan made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Doyle. All in favor?
Aye.
Let the record show the commission unanimously approved pending the rationale articulated by Commissioner McBride to the commission's decision to not approve a license for 1010 LLC MRN 281924 retail. Okay, thank you. Okay, I believe next up, Mr. Puffin, is Haven Center. These are two separate locations, so we'll do them separately, starting with Haven Center Incorporated, MRN 281258 retail. Mr. Puffin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As you stated, the applicant here is the Haven Center Incorporated. The proposed location is 308-310 Commercial Street in Provincetown, Massachusetts. The license being sought here is a retail license. The applicant does have additional applications in the queue, which include a Tier 2 indoor cultivation for an application submitted in Wareham, additionally a product manufacturing application for a location in Wareham, and two additional retail applications, one for the town of Brewster and one for the city of Fall River. The individuals associated with this application include Christopher Tumulus as an owner and partner, Jill Talamus as a director, Seth Bach, James Earhart, and James Barnes as close associates. There are no other entities other than the applicant that appear to have direct or indirect authority over this establishment. This applicant is an MTC RMD priority applicant with a provisional certificate of registration or a provisional license. The applicant did execute a host community agreement on November 21st of 2018. They did conduct a community outreach meeting on January 11th of 2019. The commission did receive a municipal response from the town on April 10th of 2019 stating the applicant was in compliance with local ordinances and bylaws. The applicant submitted a positive impact plan, which includes providing business assets towards endeavors in Fall River that will have a positive impact on the members of that community or the community as a whole. There were no concerns arising from the background checks on the individuals and entities associated with this application. The applicant states that it could be operational within 8 months of receiving its provisional license. The applicant submitted a diversity plan, which included the following goals: increase the number of individuals falling into the designated demographics working in the establishment and providing tools to ensure their success, and additionally providing access for and assisting individuals falling into the designated demographics to achieve their goal of entering the adult use marijuana industry. As this is a retail application, they did submit a plan for obtaining marijuana and marijuana products for your consideration. Therefore, commission staff do recommend issuing a provisional license with the conditions before you.
Thank you, Mr. Putman. Are there questions or comments? Then can I ask, please, for a motion to approve the staff recommendation for the Haven Center Incorporated, MRN 281258 retail?
So moved.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Let the record show Commissioner Doyle made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Tittle. All in favor?
Aye.
Let the record show the commission unanimously approved the staff recommendation for the Haven Center Incorporated, MRN 281258 retail. Thank you, Mr. Potvin. The Haven Center Incorporated, MRN 282481, also for retail.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As you stated, the applicant again is the Haven Center Incorporated. The proposed location for this retail operation is 4018 Main Street, located in Brewster, Massachusetts. Again, they are applicant for several other operations, including cultivation, product manufacturing, and 2 additional retails. The individuals associated with this application are the same as previously discussed. The applicant did execute a host community agreement on July 25th of 2018. They conducted a community outreach meeting on November 5th of 2018. The commission did send a municipal notice to the town of Brewster on March 26th of 2019. The commission did not receive a response from the town of Brewster. The applicant submitted a positive impact plan, which is the same as the previous application. Again, there were no concerns arising from the background checks on the individuals or entities associated with this application. The applicant did submit a diversity plan, which again is similar to the last plan that was discussed on the previous application. They did submit a plan for obtaining marijuana and marijuana products, which is before you for your consideration. Therefore, commission staff do recommend issuing a provisional license with the conditions before you.
Thank you. So I understand the law is that municipalities have 60 days to get back, and if they don't, there's a presumption that they're, have we had any conversations with the town of Brewster? Or is it town? I think it's the town, not the city, right?
It is a town.
Yeah. Have we had any conversations with any officials in the town of Brewster?
Through Kyle, as well as through our Director of Government Affairs, we've had multiple, our outreach has been relatively proactive. The commission may also recall that there was a previous applicant in Brewster where there was a municipal bylaw question.
Right.
This, from a Attorney General's ruling, would be compliant.
Yes, I understand
as
that.
well. So our interactions with Brewster have been frequent and pretty ongoing. We just did not receive a formal response. And the regulation does allow for 60 days,
Right.
At which time the commission can.
No, I completely appreciate that. I just wanted to understand whether there was an issue with Brewster, even if they didn't comply with the 60-day requirement that we were aware of.
We're not aware of any issue with Brewster, and we're confident in their compliance.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Doyle, did you have?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you, great. Any other comments or questions before I ask for a motion? Then can I have a motion, please, to approve the staff recommendation for the Haven Center Incorporated MRN 28481 retail?
So moved.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Let the record show Commissioner Doyle made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Tittle. All in favor?
Aye.
Let the record show the Commission unanimously approved the staff recommendation for Haven Center Incorporated MRN 282481 retail. Thank you very much, Mr. Potvin, and to the entirety of the licensing and enforcement staff for all your hard work.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Appreciate it. As discussed, what I'm going to suggest is that we recess for lunch before we start going into the regulatory discussion. It is now, according to my watch, 22 minutes of 12. If we come back at 12:30, does that give the Commission enough time?
Sure.
Everybody okay with that? Okay, then we are in recess till 12:30. Thank you.